and people in black suits. There is one man.
The name's Bond. James Bond. What do you mean I'm in the wrong film? You were talking about espionage.
This is the Federal Bureau of Investigation we're talking about here. The American Intelligence Agency.
The Americans have an intelligence agency? They're intelligent? They can't even tie their shoes without getting winded.
1, that was really rude. 2, the Americans are right behind you and can hear you. And 3, this film is about Edgar Hoover and his accomplishments in the FBI. Now, if you would please, get out of the shot, you narcissist. In the criminal justice system, these dedicated detectives investigate vicious felonies and are members of an elite squad known as the FBI. Fabulous before Instagram. These are their stories.
Hoover began his career as a lawyer after graduating from George Washington University.
Order in the court!
Can I have a 10-piece chicken nugget with honey mustard?
That's irrelevant. Has the jury reached a verdict?
Objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Hoover, the trial is over. The jury is reaching a verdict. There is no need for objections.
I am...
If you don't keep quiet, I will have you in contempt of court.
I will sit down.
Within 2 years, he will become the special assistant to A. Mitchell Palmer, the Attorney General.
What is this, dishwater? I asked for coffee. What kind of unpaid intern are you?
You fired your last intern. I am not an intern. I get paid. I will sit here to direct the General Intelligence Division.
Well, you can also head up the department of getting me some decent coffee.
I hate my life.
What was that?
I'm getting your coffee now.
After deporting left-wing radicals and sabotaging Marcus Garvey's shipping enterprise from Africa to America, he was promoted to the director of the Bureau. He emphasized the use of modern technology and new interrogation techniques.
Do you feel lucky, punk? We know that you know that your boss knows that we're on to him. And why not tell us? We'll give you protection. Do you know what your boss will do when he finds out that you told us everything?
He'll give you a puppy on the cute.
What are you doing? I said, let me take care of this. We have no need for good cop yet.
But you were being too hard on the fella. People are like animals. They respond better to reward than consequence.
Just let me take care of this. Okay. Now talk, mister, or you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
In 1935, Hoover was an American icon for bringing in some of the most dangerous gang members.
Hey, look, a chandelier.
Where?
Ba, 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 ba.
In the 40s and 50s, Hoover began his crackdown on Nazis.
Heil myself, heil to me. I'm the kraut who's out to change our history. Heil myself, raise your hand. There's no greater dictator in the land.
And Russians. Towards the end of his career, Mr. Hoover was able to keep up his illegal activities and managed to stay in power through blackmail of presidents.
I'm afraid your term as head of the Bureau has come to an end. Your actions have proven to be those of a criminal.
See, President Kennedy, I think that you're gonna have a chat with my friend, Mr. Washington.
you trying to bribe me? More importantly, are you trying to bribe me with $1? I make far more than $1, Mr. Hoover.
Okay, Mr. President, you drive a hard bargain. So let's say that you chatted up with Mr. Washington, and then later you can tango with Mr. Lincoln. Or go to the theater with him.
Congress gave you millions. Can you not do better than the change in your pocket?
I didn't want to do this, but you leave me no choice.
My God, it's an embarrassing picture of me at the Christmas party!
Hook, line, and sinker.
As the FBI continues today, there is still corruption within it. John Connolly was a recent agent that was convicted of obstruction of justice because of his relation with Irish gang members in 2013. The current director of the FBI, Mr. Comey, has begun his crackdown on corruption within his organization, rather than being the source of corruption in the FBI. The organization still exists today, but is not nearly as invasive as the NSA. Thank you for joining me in this program. And remember, as Hoover always said, justice is incidental to law and order. Or did Batman say that? The world may never know.